Good morning, everyone. Today is June the 18th, 2021. This is StockCast, your pre-market show. My name is James Mason. With me is Todd Derby. Todd, how are you doing this morning?
I'm doing well. How are you doing, James?
I am doing well. So really quick, everyone, the Dow futures are currently down minus 280 points. S&P 500 is down minus 27 points. This is a Friday. Man, may the Lord have mercy on your account if you are trying to day trade options that are expiring today. It is going to be tough. It's going to be volatile. So just keep that in mind, everyone. Today is going to be probably a rough Friday for a lot of people. All right. So, Todd, how's it going? What you into?
Pretty good. I'm out of town. Wife and I hopped in the car last night and drove out of town. We're in Holland, Michigan for a little quick getaway. So I'm sitting here out on the patio coming to you live because I know how much hate mail you get when I don't show up. So I am trying to eliminate your load.
I know the craziest thing was I got a message that said, I can't believe I showed up for the StockCast show and Todd Derby wasn't there. I put on clean underwear for this.
Okay. I'm not surprised, honestly.
Like, okay, Jonathan Walker, that's a weird email from you. So, Todd, why are you not doing this live in the location where we first went on this morning?
What do you mean?
Oh, where it looked like you were in the county jail.
Oh, here, I'll walk us here we go. So everyone can see what we're talking about. This was the first one. It looked like I was setting up and you're like, Todd, are you in the county jail?
I thought Todd had an orange jumpsuit on because I just saw the way the lighting was. I just saw like the top of shirt and it looked orange to me. And then the black concrete blocks. I was like, damn, Todd, you in the county jail? It looked just like it.
That's only because James thought I had an orange jumpsuit on because it wasn't a t-shirt that said North Face.
Hey, I'm telling you. This is how I buy my clothes because I hardly ever leave the house.
Like your underwear, 12 at a time, a 12-pack?
Get on Amazon. You see one simple shirt and you buy it. You buy each color twice.
James goes to the closet and goes, should I wear black today or black or maybe this black?
That's pretty much it. It's easy. Don't have to think about it.
And we can talk about this because being quad witching day, it's going to be an ugly day in the market.
Oh, yeah. I mean, pre-market, everything I've looked at pre-market so far is it made its move out of the gates. Like, it'd have been pretty much everything you would have just had to been sitting on top of it already. So there's really not anything to chase right now. For instance, I want to talk about ticker. We're just going to get into it. I'm going to talk about ticker ANPC, and this is just one. Let me share my screen. All right, here we are. ANPC, last update for short interest is 16,000 shares, so literally nothing. They're being shorted. Shares outstanding 12.6 million, and for whatever reason, I'm not getting any data on the float, but they released news that, let's see, it's their first disease treatment patent, that they were granted. So that's why they're making this pre-market push up right here. Let's go to that 5-minute chart. We hit a pre-market high right at 587. We're currently sitting at 517. Now, Todd, you know this ticker a little bit better than I do. Do you want to speak on it or anything?
Yeah, I've traded this a couple times. It's clearly a pump and dump. They have a history of pumping and dumping. If you go back to the daily chart, you can see it on the big candle wicks. They'll run it up and then it drops. And so I would be careful. I'm not going to trade today. I'm actually taking the day off. But it's been a ticker that's been known for taking whatever news they have and fluffing up as much as they can, and then running it for some money, and it will drop. So if I was home today, I might trade a little bit. with being quad witching day because of the volatility today, but something I probably would avoid altogether.
Yeah, and even if you look back in the past on the daily chart, you can see there's just like massive gap ups it's had, and and then obviously the massive sell off. But today, compared to in the past, it hasn't even gapped up that much, which is a little surprising because in the past it was gapping up on news that really wasn't that big time, and this is actually legitimate news for them. Todd, can you hear me?
I can.
Okay. So yeah, this is ANPC, and again, guys, with the market, you never really know. You can do the best charting in the world and give you a great idea. Who knows? This might be the day that this takes off running, but if history repeats itself, this thing might go up and test its pre-market high again, and then just pull back and print off a red daily candle. So this is one that I'm not going to even bother chasing today based off its history. That is ticker ANPC. So let me run through the comments really quick. So good morning, everyone. Let's see. Giovanni, yes, sir. Let's take a look at AMBS. So we got going on there. Giovanni, I know you just did not request me to open up an OTC.
That's like bringing a half of a Jelly Roll donut. Why would you bring
Giovanni? Everybody, we're gonna have to. Let me just put Giovanni's comment back up. He's not gonna run away from this. He's gonna own this right here. This is everybody. This is an OTC stock. This is trash. Let me just delete him off Facebook as well. Hold on. Just kidding. Okay, let me look at your OTC stock. I wonder, honestly, let me run through the comments real quick. I want to see if that's a typo. Giovanni, for your sake, I pray it's a typo. It is a typo. Okay, so it's either a typo or he's just trying to save face right now. He's probably
exactly.
Oh man, let me name off something else. Oh, I meant Apple. It's pretty simple, similar. Okay, so Giovanni actually meant ASMB. So let's take a look at this one.
What's the ticker? ANVS?
AS, Alpha, Sierra, Motel, Bravo.
Okay.
All right, last update for short interest. 4.23 million shares being short, 12.5%. Days to cover 3.3. Shares outstanding 40 million. The float 33.8 million. And let me just look at the news real quick. All right, so they actually do have some recent catalysts that they were posting about. So this is good. Let's see. Let me just chart this out really quickly. All right, so here we are currently at $4.16 pre-market. And what I would like to see before deciding to go long in this is the physical non-EMA. The spot line is probably hard to see, but I want to see that physical non-EMA hook and cross above this value right here at $4.29. That next resistance will be at 475, but with these catalysts, just from skimming on top of their news, if this thing could pick up some momentum here, I do feel like we could probably test this $6 to $7 range rather easy. But what actually caught my attention was if I go back here in the past, you can see how this thing has run when it broke above this higher range at $7.12-15, and that, you know, we'll round it up to $7.15. So you can see how it has, you know, ran when it broke above $7.15, and that is actually what I would like to see here, and what catches my eye overall. So if we can, so again, like, I do feel that this thing would have potential to go up and test the $6 to $7 range. But if we break above $7.15, that will actually be pretty significant for this stock, in my opinion, just based off of how it has performed here in the past. Now, I don't see it going up to $60 or anything like that. Maybe if we break above 7, maybe like 14. And that's still pretty, you know, that's still going to be pretty hard to accomplish. Going up to 14 would literally fill this gap down right here. Just keep that in mind. And that is ticker ASMB. Let's see. All right, let me run through the comments again. Johnny, thank you for the tip. The hedgies are out in force. Oh yeah, gotta throw up the diamond eggplant and diamond peach. Let's see. Hold on a second. All right. Good morning. Can you take a peek at Regions Finance, ticker RF? Yeah, let's look at ticker RF. There we go, Todd. I'll let you back in.
I tried to go to the chat, but on this phone, I couldn't get back. I made a mistake.
Okay, so honestly, they have a ton of shares on the market, 960 million shares. But looking at this, I'm bearish. I mean, look at that massive red bearish engulfing candlestick. This thing is going to probably downtrend a significant amount. I honestly don't see support until around this mid $16 range. So we'll probably kind of come down here, bounce around the 200 EMA, break down the second time, come down here, test that mid $16 range, and then who knows from that point. But yeah, yesterday's daily candle for ticker RF, that is brutal. That just screams extremely bearish. All right, let's see what else we got in the comments. So, good morning to everyone in the comments right now. Okay, so for ticker BNKD, that is a longer term play for me. That's basically a play just to keep my portfolio for the day that I wake up and the market gets the complete crap, and that is going to skyrocket. All right. What are my thoughts on ticker GROM? Let me take a look at this. Oh, well, if this is correct right here, GROM literally just IPO'd, it looks like. So I have no opinion on it.
Wish him luck.
Yep. Let's see. Ticker CGRN. All right, so can't pull any data up for short interest on that, but share structure is 12.8 million, the float 12.3 million. And let me peek at this news real quick. All right, so honestly, for me, I'm gonna have to just say I'm bearish on this one. And the reason why is a lot of times these things will give that first initial run with the break above the 200 EMA, sell off, and then that second time it comes up above that 200 EMA, it does its thing, and then sells off, and usually just gets hammered after that. So just quickly looking at CGRN, I'm going to have to lean toward that bearish side. Oh, man. I just realized, actually, just because I was looking at daily candles, I didn't look at the pre-market right now. It's down almost 26%. So obviously it's bearish.
Look how smart James is.
Hey guys, I feel a little bearish on this as it's 25% in the red. I think it's going to be a bad day for this stock.
The best one though is when your very first early mentorships, somebody asked about Facebook, and you kind of hemmed and hawed, and you look at the chart, and you're clicking through all your buttons, and we're not really sure what you're doing, and then after like 30 seconds, you go, well, I can say that I'm pretty confident that Facebook's either going to go up or go down.
Yeah.
And we all were in awe, just mystified awe.
And I was right. I was 100% right that
100% accurate. So
can't beat that. Cannot beat that. All right. Well, since that was live, I guess we can't edit that part out. So let me send everybody in an agreement not to even say anything right now. You guys can't talk about that. All right, so with this thing already being down like 25% today, it might have somewhat of a little bounce play intraday, but this thing is like bearish. Hey, beautiful. Thank you for the straw. Thank you. Thank you, baby. I get everything I need. I love you. Bye-bye. I love you. I'll come see you in a little bit. Yeah, bye-bye.
Starbucks delivery.
Yep, Starbucks delivery.
Someone asked about it earlier in the show, wondering when it was coming.
You see the days that she hands me my straw, and the straw's like bent in half, like broken, literally. I'm just like, man, I need to file a complaint with your manager. All right. So, anyways, like I was saying about CGRN, it'll probably have somewhat of a little intraday bounce, like not much. I'm talking about like pennies to tens of cents. I wouldn't even chase it to the long side. In the future, it's probably just going to downtrend more. I mean, it might have a few green days, but I mean, that's pretty significant. You know, we ain't talking, 25% on a stock that's, 40 cents. We're talking 25% on a stock that was $7.32 yesterday, and it's now $5.45. That's significant, and it still has a lot of room to go to the bottom. So that's what I will watch out for here. All right, let's. Hey, I know, man. I know it's not motel. I completely spazzed out, and I realized after I said motel in the beginning. All right, so let's take a quick look at ticker KALY. So, by the way, guys, we have about 3 minutes until the bell. So, last update for short interest on KALY. 11.7 million shares being short percent of the float, 29%. Days to cover, 4.9. Share structure, 64.5 million shares. The float, 40.25 million shares. So it looks like we have quite a bit of news off the top. And let's pull it up on the chart. And so for ticker KALA, just looking at it really quickly. So what I would be afraid of right here is trying to jump in. We can see that these daily candlesticks are below that 9 EMA. So I would expect it to trend down to that $5 range again. It does seem to have a significant support right there. So I do expect it to come down here, test that $5 range again, see if we can't bounce. If we bounce, then we'll probably come back up here and test this $6.80 range again. And then maybe if one of their catalysts can come into play, start push this up. So at this very moment, this will be kind of like a no-go for me. There's not a clean setup for this, except unless if it comes down here, pulls back first, and holds support right at 5. So that is what I see right now for ticker KALA. So we're going to go ahead and wrap this up, guys. The bell's about ready to ring in 1 minute and 20 seconds. And just remember, guys, today's probably going to be a very crazy day in the market. Dow futures have already dropped an additional 100 points since we started. And I wish you guys the best of luck.
Be safe today, everyone. Take care.
So y'all take care, and we will see y'all in the next one.